7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You'll never have the sacred stone.
Oh, this you crazy mother.
Man, oh man. Look, just the conversations that happened right before me.
It's a good thing you're here.
It's Wednesday night. That can only mean one thing. It's We Be Tailing. I'm Captain Eric Hasty, and that is...
John King.
There you go, John King. We're going to try to have a good show for you tonight. As a matter of fact, John, I think tonight's even going to be a heavy pour. We're going to have to get serious tonight a little bit, so I got to prepare myself.
Are you getting your California water on?
My North Carolina dirty water right here. Yeah, I think it's going to be a heavy pour.
Carolina dirt water.
Heavy.
Dirt water.
Heavy pour tonight, man. It's man.
What is that?
That's some apple pie mud right there, John.
Dang.
It's just the way I like it. Did you get the vapors?
I think I'm drunk.
This one is hot, John.
I think
hot.
I'm drunk in public, and I ain't even tasted none. Oh,
I guess in theory you could be in public.
I could be in public.
We are in the bunker, but you could be in public.
How can you do that?
We're broadcasting to the public.
Yeah, broadcasting live.
As usual, we're shooting inside our super secret studio. We got some weekend fishing. Captain's Cove tip of the week.
Found it.
Captain's Corner, we got one of those spotted by, and we're talking about the Florida Redfish series coming up in Steinhatchee this weekend, John. So definitely looking forward to that. That's always going to be a good time. We do have a I told you so moment here coming up. And
we do. We always tell people so.
So a lot of people fault me for this, but I get a lot of, why are you always right? And it's not always because I want to be right.
We never want to be right.
We're just right. And I was talking to John about this the other day, and I said, John, through our 7+ years now with doing this, have we been wrong when we discuss things coming, happening, what may happen, do whatever? And if you guys could point out to us anywhere along the timeline where we have been wrong on anything that we've actually said is going to happen or possibly happen, let us know, because we can't think of it. So it's a curse to always be right, but yeah, on this show,
cutting edge.
We are rarely wrong, and I can't even think of a chance or
I
a
can't
thought
think of us being wrong
of when it has happened. So
we throw it out there because we knoweth what cometh, and it cometh.
To me, it's not hard. It's human nature. You just it's not hard to predict these things that are going to happen just because you know how things. Yeah.
We've seen it enough. We know how this works now.
So it's sad, but yeah, I don't like to be right.
Oh, Jesus. Well, that's damn. I thought Denise was on your butt. That's damn. I was like, oh, no. Oh, no.
Yeah. We're not wrong about the sign.
No,
we just haven't finished. We haven't finished the sign.
It's the sign.
We're not wrong about it. It just
we be telling instead of tailing.
We just be right now.
Just teasing. He threw that out real quick. Just teasing.
But we're gonna have a good show. But John, we'll kind of get into it here a little bit. The Blackwater, who is this is the fishing club, but the Blackwater themselves actually are they're reaching out and kind of really trying to promote the local guides and everything.
They're bringing
doing
everything
a really good
in
job.
there. They're bringing comedians, guides. They just I don't know.
Are the comedians this weekend?
Yes.
So
we get to miss
Friday night. Yeah, we missed it. We miss it again.
Yep.
But I miss it again.
Yeah,
I haven't had a chance to make it yet.
Yep.
But yeah, the Blackwater Fishing Club. Again, we talk about it all the time because It's just a cool little thing. It's inexpensive to join. It's inexpensive to fish the tournaments, and it's easy. It's the first Thursday night of every month. You have a meeting. The following Saturday is a tournament. When the tournament's done, you have a big cookout. I mean, it's awesome. You know,
You get your money back
yeah.
probably in the first dinner you eat there.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't, you still got tip, but
Yeah,
you get your money back the first dinner you eat there. Then you get your money back again when the party comes.
But you know what? I was so excited, John. I was so excited to just get into it that I didn't even look to see who was watching or if anybody was watching. Yeah.
Well, we can see them.
Well, let's see if
We can
anybody's
see 'em.
let's see if anybody's on here, John. We
can see
had
the people.
Rick was our first
Rick.
commenter this morning. Wow, he beat Denise. She's lost a step since she's retired.
I
John.
know that did happen. You lose your sense of
Yep.
go
Yep.
when you retire.
But
now she's fishing.
Denise was second. You know that's not
she's
bad.
still
But she
there.
was second. She's currently right now number one with the crown right there.
That's all
But,
she wants. She just wants the crown.
We got Dale's there. David, what's happening, buddy? Andrea, the chum queen, is there. Let's light this firecracker. That's right. Jessica's there. She says hi. Tyler is there. Chris, what's happening, buddy? Hey, that's some good water. Right, Chris, just the way I like it.
That's some freaking clean water.
Denise is asking about a spring fling, so that normally is
Must be
May
coming,
for
yeah.
us.
Oh, it
So,
is. Yeah, I guess we got to get this party started.
Again, that's up to you guys.
Yeah.
If we have
If
a
you put it on
spring
there,
fling,
we'll do it.
you want a spring fling, we get enough people say they want it, we'll do it. Let's see. Dale again, this show's worth every penny.
Oh, yeah.
Correct. You are correct.
Every week penny in the bag.
Yeah. We got Kev Dog is on there. What's happening? Saw him last night. Jim of Jim's Jigs is on there. All right. Denise wants it in April. Wow.
Whoa, April, we're full.
Yeah.
April.
April, we can't squeeze another darn thing into April.
No, April's bad. April, bad month. Bad month.
Yeah.
I'm going to New Smyrna. I'm going to Panama. I'm going to Mississippi.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
Yeah. It is.
Yeah.
That's not going to be a good month.
I got me a date.
You got a date
I got a date.
in Mississippi?
No, I got a date all over the place.
Yeah,
I got a date in New Smyrna Beach.
So
I got to drive all the way over there now to find women. Done dated all the ones around here.
all the one you dated all of them around
Yeah,
here.
I done dated them all around here. I got to get.
We will plan to be there for the spring fling. There we go.
Nice.
All right. Well,
Oh boy, here we go.
If we have one, it'll be in May.
Yeah, it'll be May. Yes, May, not April. April showers bring May parties.
Yep. So what I got to do is I got to check with Bonnie and see when Bonnie's
yeah.
good,
When is
and then
Bonnie
I've got
available?
then we
In
go from
May.
there. Oh, we love our tailors, but John, talking about dates, I've got a date, in April with the Razor. You had a date with the Razor, I guess today.
I did.
So John thought he was going to go get cut on some more on where he had that one thing cut out. He didn't get cut on that. John had a second one that was in the neighborhood that got cut out. So we're not going to, gross y'all out with the pictures of it or whatever. But if you want to go look at it, go look
It's
at John's
online.
post. He posted it today.
Yeah, I had to post it because it is a PSA for people that don't realize that do groweth underneath your skin.
Yep. So,
Or on your skin or whatever. And then somebody else posted a picture of their nose.
Yeah.
She now has to go get her cancer looked at.
Oof.
And that's a tough one there. And I looked at it and I was like, oh, crap, that looks like melanoma. That's not good. I didn't like the looks of it. I zoomed in. I was like, oh, yeah. So once you see it enough now, right? Oh,
So my date's in April to get that done. A month going to Panama City and going to Mississippi.
It's right in my cast.
Yeah,
It's right there in my
That's-
casting arm.
Well, that's
And that's where yours is going to
that's
be.
where it's
Right there.
It's right here in the shoulder.
Yeah.
So they told me I
Every
need
movement.
2 weeks to heal, and I was like, ain't gonna happen.
Ain't gonna happen.
So, I might have 5 days, and that's
And dude,
about it.
hey, when I got there, that man was ready. He was ready. He just looks at me and goes, he did? He gets his phone out. He's like, what music you want to hear? I was like, I don't know, Cuts Like a Knife. I mean, and you know what he puts on?
Little Brian Adams.
Stairway to Heaven.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't want to die. Why are we listening to Stairway to Heaven? You cutting on my cancer. I'm like, no, can't you do something else? I'm like, the Cuts Like a Knife would have been way better than that. But no, he's playing Stairway to Heaven. And he's back there. He's like, you be all right? He's like, you made my day, my whole damn day. I'm like, what? He said that now twice to me. I'm like, I'm not getting cancer to make your day.
You're excitable.
He is very excitable, man. Dude, he had it all laid out. Music. Well, I was like, well, where's my latte? What the hell?
We've got Doug. Doug has joined us now. But John, did they shoot you up? Did they gum it up?
Oh yeah, he gets a bottle. Oh man, he had this. I was ready.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he's excited.
So because
he loves dermatology.
Here's my concern, John. Was this? That looked like a pretty good cut out of you, and that was only 3 stitches.
Dude, you're looking at this. They looking at that.
They told me 12 to 15 stitches, and you just had 3.
12 to 15 inches, Eric, is that. Just in terms of whatever you want to say, that many stitches, it's that.
I'm not excited.
I'm just letting you know. So I'm not going to sugarcoat this crap.
I'm not excited.
They're going to wail on you. I told him that he started a chainsaw. I was like, dude, what are you doing out there? You know, he's laughing. I can hear him across the room laughing. I'm like, dude, really, man? Oh, yeah. He cleared out the whole place for my surgery, man. He's like, everybody out. I'm up for surgery.
Yeah. So, all right, y'all. So, at the end of February, we talked about this. What's going on here, i.e. Sarasota?
Not here.
And, we talked about this, and basically it was, all the public ramps there in Sarasota. The little local government decided that they were only going to let so many guides be able to use these ramps now, and if you use them, it was I think the fee started out to be $1,200 you had to pay a year, for the privilege to use the public ramp. On top of already paying for whatever, if you've got your yearly pass or whatever you were paying once at a time, whatever the case might be.
And all the guides I know are rich.
Yep. Oh, yeah. Yeah. So that's
rich.
That's what was going on in Sarasota. So that got Sarasota all flared up and put into a ordeal and put all the captains against one another, because now they're bidding about who wins the lottery, who gets the permits.
Yeah, it
first come first serve, all that. So we talked about that, and John, we had the comments on there, and we had several people telling us,
ain't coming here.
That will never happen in Crystal River. No, that would never ever happen. And we said, Watch. Hold my beer.
Watch it.
No, guys. No, that'll never, ever happen, John, is what they said. And then here, just the other day,
old Jeff Kennard
explained that the problem we have in Crystal River involves businesses not only launching their vessels, but also waiting for clients, which takes up parking spaces and ramp access. And when you go into the article, John, you know what it does?
It gets the money.
It cites doing plans like Sarasota medallion plan is what they call it.
Money.
Yeah. So the article goes on and on and on, and they seem to think, i.e., Mr. Kennard there seems to think that the guides who back a boat up every day, every other day, do whatever, are the ones that are holding up the ramp. Not the ones that back a boat up twice a year, or whatever the case might be.
It's Eric.
Apparently, it's the guides out there are holding up the ramp.
You do know that he used your picture as a.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah, your picture was right there. It said, "This Shasty McNasty guy. He's nasty."
So now we're in talks and we're studying to see if this is something that we can implement here in Crystal River to free up the dock space.
Parking space.
They need a pontoon tax.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yes. Hey, you know what's funny? I had something real funny.
You forgot it comes and it goes.
It must not have been.
Have some of this.
But it was going to be good.
Yeah.
Dadgummit. And now I forgot.
So I will give them this tidbit because they say in the article that the holdup comes from guides taking up space at the ramp, waiting on their people to show up. Now, if you are doing that, you are part of the problem. But, you need to make arrangements to, either have your people there on time or do whatever. You can't obviously sit there in the way of people backing their boats in or whatever, waiting on people, to show up. So if you are doing that, you are part of the problem. Now, during scallop season, John, when everybody is parked out in the street, on
Plantation.
Well, I mean, not.
They park all the way down the road.
It's that's not because of the guys.
No.
There's not enough ramp space for all the people that are using us for the scallop season.
That's right. And they didn't
Taking the guides out of the equation won't change that one iota. All you're trying to do is punish the local community, the guides, business owners who are trying to make a living here in Citrus County. You're just trying to punish those guys to make a dime, which all this money that you were supposed to be getting for charging for the public parking now for your yearly pass or your one at a time, however you end up paying for it, was all supposed to go to all these ramps and ramp improvements and all that good stuff. I don't think anybody of these seen them. Now, I don't have a dog in this fight because when I put in Crystal River, I put in at Pete's Beer. And I pay my $20 every time to use the ramp and park, so this isn't a problem for me. And your guides that use the paddle tail, the plantation, soon to be the Marriott or whatever that goes with, those guys are paying in excess of $3,000 a year to be able to do what they're doing there, So when you wonder why charter fishing costs so much, this is just another example of your local government screwing you to make the charter, prices. Because what are you going to do as a charter captain? You're going to pass that fee on to, your charters. And granted, most of the people that do use Ford Island Trail ramps and do all that, those are your more economical charters, I guess might be the most effective way to put that, and you could see that they're not going to be able to afford that. So their prices are going to rise. And it should put everything back into more of a perspective of, prices being about even where, you don't have people slashing, an all-day fishing trip, you could do for $250 or whatever the case might be. So that'll put, that should put an end to that if this does come to fruition. Now, in the article, it brings up Clay. You all know who Clay is. We don't dislike Clay. I like Clay, but Clay has a take on this that I don't think is right. Clay says, this will be good for tourism. This will help out. This will do whatever, and then it states that, Clay's a business owner, has the shrimp landing, does all that. They keep all their boats tied up at shrimp landing. So this doesn't affect them. It doesn't affect them one iota. So of course it's going to be a great, and I can see his perspective. It may cut down on the competition. It may knock some of these charter captains out. I get his position, but I don't agree with his position, so Clay is all for it. And because Clay is all for it, Kennard is in, this is a thing. So if you are a guide that uses any of those ramps, you need to be screaming at the top of your lungs at all these meetings and all the things that they have for this. You need to it didn't work in Sarasota, and I guarantee it ain't going to work here too. This is going to happen. And I hope I'm wrong, but we're not usually. God dang it. Yeah.
The last time they did a study, we lost grouper season.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's not going to happen.
Yeah.
I had people literally putting on their posts laughing at me because I said we were going to lose grouper season.
Yep.
They thought that I was so full of crap that they actually posted something without naming my name.
Yeah.
But I knew who they were talking about.
Yeah.
And it's pretty damn lame because I never got my apology.
No. But Rick says it also about guides, clients using parking space. There's plenty of parking over there in the park or whatever the case might
park
be.
Anywhere you want. We're talking about boat and trailer.
Yeah, yeah.
They want your money.
Yep.
They don't care about a scalloper parking his family car over there because they're not charging them.
Yep.
They're charging the guide money.
Yep. So again, it's a money grab that will not fix the problem. I guarantee it 100%. It will not fix the problem, but they'll generate additional revenue off of something that they already have making revenue off.
That's right.
That's all that this is.
If you give 100 guys a ticket for $1,200 a year, that's $120,000 if my math is correct. They'll make.
Don't ask me to do math. I'm saying high test.
$120,000.
Yeah.
What can a civil servant that works for us do with 120 grand? They spend that in an hour.
Easily.
What are they going to do with that?
Have you seen all the money they're spending on this new dog kennel, dog pound thing, or whatever the case might be? This thing is going to be like the doggy daycare, hotel, Marriott, ranch, do whatever, I don't know. Like I said, our government has no problem spending our money. Let's just put it that way.
It's all in who's getting their balls scratched. Because, dude, let me tell you something, man. There are people taking in money. If you had any idea.
Oh, yeah. Now, John, I want you to notice in the comments, all the people that said that would never happen have not commented. They're going, damn it, kicking the can.
And they have not commented. You are correct. They did not comment.
But again, they fought hard in Sarasota, and it's still passed.
Yeah,
my point exactly. Rick. This is why I'm saying,
matter.
Once the government gets it in their head that they're going to do something, they call it a study.
Yeah,
they study it. This is what we want to do. All right, and they do it.
You talk about it.
So
you show up, you talk. That's what they let you do, and then they go, no.
Yep. In the article, it stated that they didn't expect this to happen right away. Yeah. It would be a lengthy process. Mm-hmm. Let's see how long it takes. Scallop season opens in July.
I bet you it happens before then.
I'm not all in on that, but it wouldn't surprise me.
June.
Yeah.
June.
I'm not all in on that.
June's
comment,
a good month
but,
for this.
But
I'm thinking June.
But if not by this one, definitely by the next one.
Oh no, it's
that.
By June. Yeah, we need to have a study right now.
Oh, and I'm sure that's But again, here they are blaming a non-issue on the problem. Or that's the problem. A non-issue is the problem, not the people that don't know how to back their trailer, not the people that don't know how to start a boat. Not the people that haven't started their boat since last scallop season. Yeah, that couldn't be any, But again, I don't have a dog in my fight because I don't get messed up in that dog and pony show. That is a nightmare. If you are using the Fort Island Trail ramps or whatever the case might be, that is.
And you can put 4 boats in that bad boy.
That's
at a time, and they still can't figure it out.
It's
I like the guy that parks in the middle. Yeah. He's the best.
Hey, you don't park. You just take.
Hey.
Yeah, I know you're afraid to scratch the sides of the boat, so you use the whole.
Hey, you got a big boat, okay? If you had a little boat, I'd put you to the right or the left. But your boat takes up 18 spaces. It's your fault, not mine.
Oh, it's every tournament's a joy.
Hey, I want to let the trailer get away.
I love the trailers floating away.
Listen, I keep stuff interesting.
Yeah.
That's my job.
Norman says money talks, BS walks.
Oh, they want all our money. They just want our money.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody's money they can get their hands on, man. Let's see what else we can get.
Mm-hmm. And because the guides have all the money.
Mm-hmm. They're the rich ones.
You got to remember, if you want to be a rich guide, you got to already be rich. Nobody gets rich just being a guide. If there's any of them out there, please raise your hand. But, if you want to be a rich guy, you already better be rich.
Yeah. I mean, you've got 18 jobs as a guy.
You do this for the love of the job.
Uh-huh.
You will pay your bills or whatever, but you're always
owing somebody.
You're owing somebody. You're working on the boat. You're doing this. You're doing that. Speaking of which,
batteries,
I do
trolling motors.
I do have 2 working power poles.
Power
again,
poles,
John. Yeah,
power poles, trolling motors,
so
radios.
That is good.
Oh man, it's amazing. Hey, even the flares they get you on.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because those are gone. They're extinct. You need more flares.
Which for mine, I think
Better
mine.
take your flares.
No, I think mine
yesterday.
mine are either done the end of this month or April. I'm really, really, really close on my flares.
It was so bad. I actually jumped in the boat and actually pulled them out and checked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, I know that mine's really, really, really close.
Yeah. I looked. Mine are not close.
Yeah.
I was shocked. I'm
Yeah.
good till 26. Oh wait, we're in 26. Dad, gummit.
What month of 20?
December. I'm good.
All right.
The whole time.
There you go. All right. But yeah, I told you so. I mean, it's just, or we told you so. That's I and again, God knows I don't like being right as much
we
as
don't
I'm
want
right.
to be right. It's just we know what's coming. It's so weird.
Yep. It's not
Can't
that
figure out the lottery tickets, but I know what's coming with dumbasses.
But yep. So John, speaking of boats, how many of y'all out there got those big oak trees and them water oaks that are dropping all that pollen and leaves and everything and getting in your boat?
Mine has
The little fuzzies.
brought in a bunch of birds and they're pooping on my truck from the tree.
Yeah, well, well, you get poop in there too, but but you keep yours under the cover though, right?
No.
Oh, all right. When you get us a new boat, it's going to stay under the cover.
Yes, they will have to stay under the cover.
Yeah.
No, I need a new boat under the cover. Yeah.
Yep.
Me and Tyler are in talks right now for buying his boat.
Damn, Dale.
Did I say that out loud? That me and Tyler are in talks for buying his boat.
No, I didn't hear that. But Dale's, don't throw your old flares away. They're good to take to a no kings protest.
Oh no! Did he not? Did he really?
Just in case the power goes out, and you need to see.
Listen. The only thing a Democrat got right is the no kings thing, because we don't have one yet.
Mm-hmm.
So they're doing a good job.
They're doing a good job.
That's about the only thing they got right, because we don't have a king. I'm a king.
Yeah.
My name's King, but nobody listens to me when I tell them what to do.
No, they don't.
No.
But
they won't even let me drive the boat.
But if your boat is dirty, because it only takes one rainstorm or do whatever to get this crap all over your boat. And if you get any of that, the pollen stuff, the tree stuff, any of that on your boat, good old 30-second cleaner, John. That takes it right.
Is it really 30 seconds?
Dude, I mean, it starts to take it off immediately.
In 30 seconds?
Yep. So my boat,
that's pretty clean looking right there.
If you look in the back, you see one of them damn water oaks or whatever the hell that thing is. And that's got those little pollen things with the fuzzies on them that just, and then it just spreads out. And all it takes is a little bit of water and your boat goes from white to brown. And it is no good.
You know, he's right. What he says right there. Christopher River was so secretive. But now there's a few people that have started to figure it out. And they're starting to voice their concerns because they're using Facebook and things like that to say, hey, look, this guy's been paid this. There's a lot of people being paid. I mean,
we should stop doing the show, John. Yeah. Rick, you're right. We're going to stop doing the show because we have unveiled Crystal River to the world.
Oh, my gosh. Yeah.
My truck is green.
It is, man. Yep. And my eyes, I got conjunctivitis out of it.
30-second cleaner is great for your skin. I don't know about all that, but
it is.
I don't know.
Is he being serious?
It's the professor.
Can I borrow some?
It's the professor.
Can I borrow some of that? I need to get better skin. I'm gonna pour it on my back, get rid of my cancer.
But like I said, dude, I cleaned the boat today. I got a charter tomorrow, and the boat had a fishing trip. We used that boat on Friday, and it was perfectly fine. Today, it was brown as the brown gets. I mean, it was
amazing.
It was horrible. And like I said, I mixed up little 50-50 water and 30-second cleaners, sprayed it on everything, and she's just as white as all get out, So that stuff works. It works well. So we're not sponsored by 30
I was just going to say, did we get sponsored?
Yeah.
Can I get a bottle? I got a bottle? What do we got?
I'm just trying to help our tailors,
Clean their boat.
help their boat get clean. Yeah.
So I bought the 30-minute cleaner and it didn't work. So the 30-second one's the one.
30 seconds the one you're looking for.
30-minute one. It didn't work. That did not work.
John, in case you didn't know, I do a music bingo because I'm one of these rich guides, you know,
The other
3 nights a week. Yeah. It's just one of the other many jobs, you know. We're at Monday night at the Bowie Bar, Tuesday night at Blackwater, and Thursday night up at Cedar River Seafood. If you haven't come seen us yet, you need to come check that out. That is a lot of
thinking
fun.
about that would take 3 months of your profit away from being a damn guy doing that just to pay for the pass to park.
Sure. Oh, yeah.
You know, that's where they don't realize exactly what they're doing to people that have to work.
Oh.
You know, they just won't.
Well, they don't realize, they don't care. They just see a money
they see
opportunity.
money. And
if this works somewhere else, by God, it's going to work here to generate revenue.
That'll work here. Yeah, of course. Let's just follow what everybody else does, whether it's wrong or right.
Sure. Yep. So, all right. Well, John, we've been on the pulpit here a little bit. Let's just hear what Andrew has to say.
Yeah.
Over there from Captain's Cove.
And he's about to mention y'all. No, I'm
Andrew's on the pulpit as well.
I'm kidding. No, he's not.
Yeah.
Is he? Oh,
I
no.
don't think so.
Oh, okay. Oh, gosh.
All right, here's your Captain's Cove tip of the week.
Hey guys, Andrew at Captain's Cove. Water's starting to warm up. Everybody's talking about redfish and trout. I'm thinking about triple tail. A white gulp shrimp is probably the #1 easiest thing because you're making so many casts and you have to make it pretty accurate and sling it sometimes at a fish because you're sight fishing them more often than not. And a real light little jig so that it sinks real slow next to the buoy or the marker or the grass or wherever you find them is the tip. So the tip is really the light jig head. You can put whatever on it, but the #1 bait would be something white and something small so they can see it in the dirty water. I'm Andrew, that's your Captain's Cove tip of the week.
Wow.
All righty. We tripped it up right there, went to triple tail. Everybody's talking about catching trout. Andrew said, it's triple tail time.
It's time?
I've seen a few.
Really?
Yeah.
I've not seen it.
We're going to see one here in a minute.
Oh.
Yeah, we are. But,
wow.
yeah, but that's good information. Good information on catching, triple tail.
For triple tail Sunday.
You got some special spots out there for triple tail. You think they're producing?
Maybe.
We'll find out when we see some pictures, right?
I'm not going to post any triple tail pictures.
No. Yeah, I bet you will. You can't help yourself.
Oh, yes, I can.
You can't help yourself.
I've been helping myself a lot with not posting pictures of fish.
That is not like you.
That is like me because I didn't catch any.
I can lead us into that's a great segue into the week of fishing, Joe.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, God. Yeah.
So you went fishing this weekend?
I did.
On Saturday or Sunday? I don't remember. Which day did you fish? Yeah.
Wow. Sunday. I don't even remember. I don't know anymore.
Socrates says, hey, boys. Yep, you're right, Rick. Just wait till you guys see what's coming and it'll make you throw up.
Wow. So Socrates must got some more stuff.
He's in the know.
Oh, he's in the know.
I'll have to pry him open and see what's someone else.
What's up,
so we can say we were right about that, too.
No. Why? The rules are just, it's.
But John, fishing-wise, how did you do? What did you do? Tell us all about it.
Well, I went fishing.
Mm-hmm.
Fished a lot.
Yeah.
Didn't get any bites.
Oh.
It's a bluebird day.
Yeah.
And then, finally, I had a rod out. And it had the new Jim's jig on it. And I was throwing a lightweight jig head.
Okay, so you went light.
And nothing was happening. We weren't getting, wasn't getting any bites or anything, because I fish alone. And I wasn't getting any bites or anything. And the needlefish were grabbing it.
Oh. Yeah.
So I couldn't get down to any fish.
Mm-hmm.
So I remembered that Jim had made me a custom jig. And I was like, and I forgot to tell Jim about this, but
here you go. Jim's on right now.
This is the new jig he gave me, and he gave me like 30 of them.
Oh, wow.
And they're very heavy.
Yeah.
But they sit straight up like this.
Right.
So I was like, I only had one in the box. I was like, you know what? I'm going to tie that sucker on and see what happens.
And you got hooked up in the rocks right off the bat.
Nope.
Oh.
I threw it out. I set the pole down. And because I was fishing by myself, I had 2 poles out.
At least.
And I looked back and the pole goes down. Wham! I was like, ooh, this is a bite. I said, hey, me, grab the pole. Reel that fish in. And yeah. Wow.
Wow.
Yeah. Wow.
What was it?
27-inch redfish.
Wow. Did you keep it?
No, I can never. That's what's funny is
we don't keep fish.
People complain all the time about people taking too many fish and all this, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, I don't keep nothing.
Yeah.
It's CPR, catch, photo, release. But then caught it 25, 26, 24, 20. Like, this is nice. I like it.
But as quick as it came is as quick as it turned off.
Oh, yeah.
Huh?
So there was a school that swam by and they were all white. And there was probably 200 fish. And I finally got to see a school. But it wasn't a feeding school. It was a school swimming by.
Right.
It wasn't like I pulled up into a shallow spot. This is a very deep spot.
Yeah.
But there were so many of them. When I looked down, I was like, oh.
Whoa.
And both poles got hit. So me got both of my fish, right there. Boom, boom, back there. Boom, boom.
Justin's on. Justin, are you guys going to Mississippi?
Yeah, you going to Mississippi, Justin, or no?
Checking in with you.
You guys get paid up to go?
So, John, Friday I had 6 people in the boat. 3 women, 3 men, husband, wife, all that good stuff.
That's a lot.
It was windy.
Oh, that's bad. Because that makes your boat a sail.
Well, that, and it makes me very limited on what we're going to do.
Yeah, what do you do with 6 people?
And in the boat.
Ugh.
My women, I'm poor now. Oh, yes, I'm poor now. Yep. If you did like we did on Monday, we paid it on Monday before 11:59. Yeah. All right. Well, at least we got somebody to hang with.
Yep.
But yeah, so my 3 ladies, they would only fish with a popper. They didn't, or not a popper, just a cork.
How are you going to do that with 3 poppers and 3 bottom fishermen?
This is hard to explain to people that don't fish, John. So it's like, look, if I do this, you're constantly going to be in the way, whether the wind or the current or do whatever, and then they didn't care.
Of course not.
So, yeah. So, we struggled. We struggled all day. We did catch a few fish. I think the highlight of that day, we caught a big, ugly, 25-pound, big, just,
old drumski.
And I convinced them that this was not something that they wanted to keep. They were like, "Oh no, good old dinosaur." We took pictures and we let them go. But I think we ended up with a few trout that day. Is what we got.
It's been tough.
And like I said, you're limited with 6 people on what you're going to be able to do, and go. So Saturday we went in the mud boat, and so the fish weren't really much on the outside. Saturday we go in the mud boat and we go in the back. We only caught fish in one spot, and we caught several fish in that one spot. But all the other spots we went to, I mean, it was scarce, very, very scarce. So it was weird. And then Sunday, I did an airboat consulting trip. And I thought, this is going to be all right.
We can get them.
We're going to go in way back. We're going to do some stuff. This guy had like this thick polymer on the bottom, 1/4-inch polymer down the sides. I'm like, yeah,
we did it.
He wanted to be out there on the outside as quick as he could get to the outside. He didn't want to be anywhere near the back. He didn't want to scratch nothing. He didn't want to do whatever.
Wait. A show airboat?
A big airboat. Yeah, I guess.
Oh, no. We don't buy airboats.
No. So
you airboats to go.
So he didn't want to utilize the airboat like we utilize airboats here. So I was highly disappointed. We ended up with some fish, but I mean, it was hard fishing all day on the outside with an airboat.
Why did he get a baby?
Airboats aren't meant to be out in the windy crap,
why don't he buy a baby boat?
He's going to fish lakes for crappie and all this thing with this. Dude, I mean, dude, that's
pretty crappy.
It was, yeah. So either way, this transition phase, and talking to all the other guys, this transition phase has been rough. They're not in the backpack so much. They're not in the outs, and then the wind is so, that, fishing has been tough, So if you've got that little protected hole that you could get to and they're still biting, keep it to yourself. Don't tell nobody.
Yeah.
So
to yourself.
So the weekend fishing, it's been a tough week. And like I said, hopefully it gets better. I mean, these fish need to get more into their spring pattern where they're kind of making their way out.
Well, I mean, I'll tell
it's
everybody where
tough.
I caught mine. I caught them on Short Homosassa, Long, Crystal River, Cedar Key,
Point.
markers 26.
Yep. Marker 3.
Marker
We're on
3.
a grouper.
I'll never forget the day that guy. He's dead now, but man, it was so funny. He comes in there, guys. I know where the group are at. It's like, you do? Yeah. Marker number 3. I was like, huh? What? Are you serious? And he's like, dude, they're all over it. I'm like, okay. He fell for it. It was glided sinker.
Every fish, every grouper we were catching, we were taking pictures of them in front of marker number 3. And
Oh, God, that was wrong.
marker number 3,
Isn't that there?
not where to be.
No, just
But it was entertaining to have it all come back to it.
it was.
I've been hammering the honey hole. That ain't no way to talk about that girl.
He's married.
Snook. Yeah, there
Well,
we
he's got another, kids. He's got kids.
What's the water temp? It's
5
5 below
below.
here in Michigan. Holy cow, Chris! No. We've been high.
65.
We've been low 70s, high 60s.
Yeah.
Just depends on what part of the day it
No.
is.
Get out, go gamble. Get out of the fishing hole. Go gamble, bro. Get there and
Wow.
win some money in Michigan, man. That's what you're there for, is to pull that slot.
It's too cold. You need to get home. I got something
Yes,
for you to
come
weld.
home. Get out of there. Come home.
Oh, mercy. Mercy.
Come home. We got stuff for you to do.
There's stuff to weld.
Yeah. We need you to make us a tower really fast for the front of Eric's boat, real fast.
Oh.
And Tyler's buying it for our birthday for us.
Maybe we could borrow Tyler's if they're not going. Tyler, I know what it costs to rent the boat.
Yes,
How much
what
to
does it
rent the
cost to
tower?
rent the tower?
The casting platform.
We
Come
want
on.
to rent the tower. We'll bring it back, I swear.
That way we don't look rookie with
Yeah,
a
we look
ladder
real.
on the,
Yeah,
on
we
the
look
front.
real. And not podunk, what do you call those rednecks from Florida fishing in Mississippi?
Oh, goodness.
We stole the ladder from the paint guy.
Mississippi's going to be a trip.
It is. Boy. Oh, jeez.
All right, John. Let's get into some Captain's Corner here. We did get one Captain's Corner this week. We got it from Jessica. Let's see how she's doing.
James and Jessica, Fish and Chaz, Thursday. High tide was at 4 o'clock. Got a nice 21-inch trout. Cooler is filled. Redfish and a trout. Did use some dead shrimp today. And most of the redfish came off my Q8s. And so did this guy. Tight lines.
There we go. So we know where those fish are at.
In the cooler.
I was thinking the Chaz. But
Oh, yeah, cooler. There's the cooler.
those fish are in the
They
cooler.
do not do
But,
CPR. Oh, man.
Did you need Casey to put you some moose in? Ounce in?
For the
Confused.
tower. For your boat. For the tower.
Oh.
Yeah, some mounts.
Oh, I don't know. Casey, I don't know if y'all saw. Casey's too busy to do
He's
anything.
racing.
Yeah,
Dating, and chasing food now.
Yeah,
He's
he
living
had all
like
the
John.
tiller handles to make,
Yep,
and
yep.
you know,
he's doing like John now. He's chasing around doing crazy things. He's running around with his head cut off.
He made a post that he ain't got time for all y'all's
Yep, ain't got
nonsense.
time for
He
that
got
bull.
stuff to do.
My boy's cooking and doing all kinds of things like John did.
Yeah, love him to death,
Yeah.
but you know,
He's doing
he's
single
like,
life.
nope, we ain't doing that.
He's doing the single life.
I'm a broke captain, 2 new hydraulic steering and new impeller today. See? Yep. He always put money in
They
your
always
boat.
take the money.
So the warranty was out on my power poles. So 2 new boards is what I needed. And that was $240 a piece plus shipping to whatever, over $500.
$600, just like you said, $400 or $500 at a time.
And then I pulled the pumps completely out, took them apart, cleaned them up, put them back together, put brand new oil in them. You know, I'm
You're good for years.
I'm $650 in to just
But you're
kind of
good
get
for
my
years.
power poles working again.
Yeah,
you know?
you're good for years.
Yep. I think
Good for
We'll
years.
see.
Good for years.
He's welding steel right now.
Oh boy,
Steel.
Steel.
Yeah.
Stone. Now he's doing stoned.
Maybe he's welding steel stoned. I don't know. It's hard to keep up with the comments.
I don't know. We don't know.
Hard to keep up
Yep.
with the
It's like, wow, man, it looks good. No, that's chicken crap. No, man, that's good shit.
That's time. No, that's quarters, bro. That's quarters.
You shouldn't even know what that means. You're a captain. You shouldn't know what that
I
means.
was talking about welding dimes and welding quarters, not what you're talking about. It's time to talk about Bonnie with State Farm. If you haven't got your quote with Bonnie, you need to give her a call. Give her a call at 352-484-0905. You're right, John. I don't know what that side of the world's all about. I gotta be in a cup regularly.
I gotta be in a cup.
Yeah.
I can't melt the cup.
They don't mind you drinking like a fish, but don't hit the ganja.
We always, you can drink all you want, but don't hit the gotcha. Hey, we had this guy at work. We always laughed. If he ever went to take a drug test, and if they put it in the cup, it would melt the cup. That's how much drugs he was doing. It's like this dude's doing it all. It's like the cup's gonna go.
But yeah, Bonnie has most of you guys as tailors. If she doesn't have you all yet, shame on you. You need to
He's
reach
right.
out.
It's
Yeah.
stacking dimes. He is correct.
But that's
what you said. Stacking dimes.
I was telling you know, but if he was a little wacky weed, he's stacking
Stacking
quarters.
quarters.
He wasted a lot of material.
Wasted the rod. Oh my God, man, that's a lot of dribble.
But
What do they call that? Slag.
Slag?
Slag.
Yeah.
Slag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You,
It's slag.
you only get that
Not
stag
much.
when you're working
Yeah.
with a stick.
And then you got-
these guys are doing fancy.
Isn't there
stuff.
like a welder's cap too that people used to weld back in the day? Is it a train cap or a welder's cap?
the hat?
Yeah, the
Yeah, I
hat.
think there's a special hat for
It's a
welder.
special hat, right? A welder's cap or something. People used to wear those all the time.
Oh,
They
it,
bring 'em
it
to
was
school.
popular in middle school.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, see?
yeah.
I remember these things.
You gotta keep in mind,
Line.
we grew up in the country.
We
in
did.
Florida.
We grew up in the country.
when welding caps were
Welding
cool.
caps were cool. God dang. Parachute pants and welding caps. Yeah, baby.
No, those two didn't go together.
They did not.
That was
go
two different
together.
classes
And
right
Converse, which Eric still wears.
Converse fans, Airwalk.
Oh,
you
yeah,
know,
man.
did all
Ray
that.
Bans
Yeah,
and
yeah.
what was the Varney?
I loved
Varney.
like tennis shoes, Nikes. Loved Nikes.
Love Nikes.
I'll never buy another Nike product
Nope,
again.
I don't.
But and it breaks my heart. But I'll never
don't do
buy
it either.
another Nike
Nope.
product. You know, they
wear
went on the loop de loop,
Yep.
and I'm like, no, I can't subscribe no more. You're not
I'll
getting
wear
my
the
money.
Adidas.
My
Adidas.
Adidas.
Adidas. That was Shaquille O'Neal. And then Shaquille O'Neal does his own kind of shoes.
Oh, that's a big foot right there.
Man.
All right, so where we
21.
We got Bonnie. You know, obviously we couldn't do what we do without Q8 Super Baits. Big shout out to them because God knows they spent some money on us this
Oh,
week.
man.
We love Q8 Baits. You guys
Holy
need, if you're not using Q8
moly,
baits,
you
you
better.
need to get out there and be trying these
You're
things.
gonna
'cause
catch
they,
fish.
they do work really, really well. Sonny's Barbecue, we did reach out to them. We are just waiting on the certificates to come in. We don't have them yet, but Josh and Melissa are getting them to us. If you don't like Sonny's, I don't know what to tell you. Sonny's is some good
Yeah, they're going to be
barbecue.
the new $100 ones.
Don't be making promises.
The feast. Sonny's feast. Melissa heard that. She's not even watching the show.
yeah.
She went, what? What's that sports?
John, we found some spotted buys right here. I
Whoa!
told you there was
Wait a minute. Is that Andrew Wood?
It's Andrew
With
Wood.
a big triple tail?
The PhD
Oh,
of WBT.
no. Oh,
Yeah,
no.
yeah,
The
yeah.
PHT, triple tail.
This is how I knew, John,
Oh,
that the triple tail
no.
was starting to come about. Yeah. Then we spotted Bear. Bear was in that back country
Yeah.
right there with some snooky poos. And then who else did we spot right here? No, that we didn't spot that.
We spotted Wendy.
Yeah, we didn't spot that.
You
We
got
spotted,
Wendy?
there we go. We spotted. We spotted Steven right there. Steven is really, really enjoying his brand new boat. He's got one of those micro draft skiffs.
Yeah,
and,
it looks like he's pretty happy.
He's having a good time. The boat looks nice. Really, really nice boat right there. So I'm glad he's enjoying that. So there you go. So, all right, John, it's time. We've made it. It is topic time. It is time for the Florida Redfish Series Steinhatchee. We already did the We Told You So. But
We told him we were going to have a tournament in Steinhatchee. We told so.
don't you? Come. Yeah.
Told so.
So, John, we got to go Steinhatchee this weekend. Your favorite place?
Our favorite spot.
Yeah.
You know, it's getting better. It's being nicer to us.
Who would have thought needing sponsorship for a boat reviews?
Oh, God. Sponsored by Crystal River.
It's sad to say, but yeah, Rick, you're right.
What? Well, who would have thought that?
Rick is right again.
Oh, man. I wonder if that Kennard guy's nice. He better not be related to the guy I've got all his stuff.
Yeah.
He better not be one of them Kennards because that guy was cool. And I don't like this other Kennard guy.
Not from what he's talking about nowadays.
Yeah.
But
he would be the other side of the family.
But yeah, that's crazy. But guys, I mean, just to give you an idea, you know, what Q8 is invested in us. So this week was hard. They had to pay for the Mississippi trip this week, the registration for that. And there was earlier in the year, there was a $500 deposit. They had to dish out $2,000, you know, this week for us to do that. And then the money for this tournament on top of that. So that's how much Q8, you know, means to us. I mean, they're putting it into it. So when we talk about Q8, I mean, we're talking about Q8. They're there for us, and you know, we got it. We need you guys out there supporting them so they can continue to support us.
Buy Q8 baits.
Yeah,
they work. Buy them.
But yeah, John. So in good old Florida redfish, you know, fashion, you know, Friday when we get to pre-fish, you know, this just in any particular fishing spot. Let's just mark it off Steinhatchee right here. Look how nice, you know. Blue on windy means nice, calm, beautiful. Probably, you know, could, you know, glass bottom boat this one. You know, it's going to be nice. You know, so Friday. This is Friday. This is going to be when we're pre-fishing. Mm-hmm. You know, it's going to be beautiful, beautiful day Friday for pre-fish. You know what Saturday's going to look like?
Oh, no.
That is what Friday or Saturday is going to look like.
What happened?
Well, I don't know. Saturday.
I like blue. I've never been a fan of the color green.
So, you know, when we fish Steinhatchee, that means we run south and we fish Horseshoe, we fish Swanee. You know, it doesn't look like we'll get to run any of that.
I don't want to run in 17-mile-an-hour winds.
No,
your boat out
not
on
in my
the out.
No, no. How much money can you win in Steinhatchee?
This one's the $100,000 tournament, David. This is the big payout.
Steinhatchee, we can. We're just in the basic entry stuff. I think we can do $5,000.
Yeah.
You know, so I think that's what we would win. Now, if we got into all the other side pools and whatever, the last guy that won the tournament, I think, took home $15,000. Yeah, because he got into all the side bets and all that good stuff. But yeah,
he might be asking though, with you saying $2,000, that's for Mississippi.
The $2,000
that's for another
Mississippi.
place.
Yeah, that's for $50,000. Yeah,
and we get a free shirt.
And we get a shirt.
For $2,500.
What did you get for $2,500? We get a shirt.
That's why I think that's why they came up with this. We went on vacation and all I got was a shirt. Yeah, well, we're going on vacation to Mississippi and all we're getting is a shirt. And the people that paid, they don't even get a shirt.
Rick, you are correct. You are correct. We are well seasoned because that's all we get is this crap.
Man, awful.
Yep. So again, not looking real good for Saturday, but hey, but you know what? We're all fishing the same weather, you know. So you know, survival of the fittest. You know, whoever wins won it fair and square, and that's what's going to happen.
Wow.
That's what's going to happen at Steinhatchee. You know, so Steinhatchee has been a nemesis of ours. So that was that snapshot came from 12 o'clock noon is what I had. So Justin,
did it get better?
It sounds like you're looking at how John and I used to go when John and I would go fishing offshore.
It's going to be good.
We'd look at 15 weather apps
pick the best
and
one.
we'd pick the best one and go, yeah, this one out of all the other 14 that say it's going to be ass, this one says it'll be all right. Let's go.
It wasn't the one.
Never.
It wasn't the
Never
one.
worked.
It was not the one.
I don't know how many times John's almost got me killed.
We charge.
But this one says it's going to be all right.
Hey, I've gotten older and my testicles have shrank, so I don't do that anymore. Just so you know, I've gotten scared.
That's the pills.
That's the pills. Oh, it's the pills. No, it's just I don't want to be gung-ho anymore and get my back beat up.
So, and just like anything else, he says, stay close to the shore. So Friday and Saturday morning is going to be negative tide. So that's almost impossible there in Steinhatchee. But it's going to be what it's going to be. John's just trying to verify what Wendy says right here. He's not tuned out. And
No, I'm not being.
yeah.
Well, so
You didn't believe me? You know?
no, we're good until 1 p.m. Then we better run.
You have to zoom in closer.
No, I
you're
didn't.
like 80
I
miles
zoomed
out.
right in.
Yeah.
I zoomed into your little spot you had where we're going to catch those fish.
You're-
Looks good there.
What?
That's where I'm choosing that
As
spot.
tight as I was
I
right
chose
there,
that
I
spot.
saw Crystal River in your
Yeah.
picture. You were nowhere near as close as I was.
Listen now, listen to me. I like my app better than your app. Yours is crap.
Justin says they're making a big run. Don't go to the lighthouse, bro. You won't make it back in time.
Don't go to the lighthouse.
Don't go to the
What?
light,
Where's
Justin.
The
Stay
light-
away from
that's
the light.
Like 100 miles away.
No, it's not.
Oh wow. Which lighthouse we talking here?
St. Mark's.
Oh yeah. Well,
Yeah, what lighthouse are you talking about?
I was talking about the one up in Panama.
Don't go to that one. Yeah.
That's the lighthouse.
Supported.
Bass fish.
Was that supposed to bass fish?
25 mile
Oh,
an
okay.
hour.
Yeah.
I
So
think
Rick,
I'd skip the bass.
so Rick sees the gust, so he knows what we're talking about. But as usual, it's going to be a good time. We're going to have fun, and that's what it's all about. You know,
So
we want to be on the podium. We really, really do, but we can only do what we can do. You know, and that's what we're going to do.
that.
Yep.
We're going to do that.
We're going to do that.
Yep.
And hopefully that turns into us doing well.
We're going to do a lot of this.
Yeah.
A lot of this. And a lot of hoping that we do this.
Yeah.
And go, yeah. That.
Because the way people fish Steinhatchee is not how we like to fish.
Nope.
And if the weather makes us fish that way, we're going to have to do it. And we have to do well in this round. We have to do well in this round to help push us up because we're tied for 33rd.
We need
And there is no chance of getting invited back to the Redfish World Series next year if we don't place well now.
Yeah,
You know, yes. We've got to wait 2 good fish this weekend.
We must fish properly.
We must. We must.
Win.
So wish us luck. We'll try to put out little videos when we can. This is your year, guys.
Yeah, I like the way he's talking.
I like it, but no, we've already screwed this year up. But we can still kind of come through in the end.
Yes,
maybe.
we must perform.
We must. Yep. So, all righty. Well, that's it. That's our show. I mean, you know, we had some told you so moments.
Mm-hmm.
We talked about some fishing.
And we don't really bitch about it. We just know about it.
I just, you know,
We don't want it.
Rick, I'm hoping we're not part of the problem. I know we're on social media and we do a show, but I don't think anybody's watching our show to ruin Crystal River. I don't think we've let the secret out.
Not yet, anyways, but we will once we hear about it.
Once we hit that 1,000 subscribers, maybe. But 640, you know, because Terezi has been the last subscriber for like a month, so don't worry about it, guys. We're going to be okay. So you guys know how we do, John.
Yeah.
Show them what we're going to win tonight.
Because the Q8 baits are flying off the shelf so much, they couldn't give us any of those, but they gave us some gulp that just sit there.
Andrew said that's what you need for triple tails. So by God, we're giving them away.
Coming for triple tail only.
Yeah.
And some glasses and a holder.
City Electric's
That's right,
baby.
And Q8 baits.
That's the stuff right there.
That's what you got to use
the
to catch
stuff.
the fish. And Jim and Jigs, put it on there and make it happen.
All right. John, you know how we do.
Yep, 5 names. Go in this bucket.
5 sheets of paper right here.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to give you all a little puzzle, because by God, you all like the puzzle, and I think you only like it because it makes me work harder. That's what it comes down to.
Then,
anything that makes me do more, you guys really, really
then
like.
I picked Jessica's name and she wins.
Well, we'll see. You're going to have to figure out tonight's
It's
puzzle.
a tough one.
So
This
what
one's
we've been
easy.
doing is we've been showing you a puzzle, and the puzzle is going to identify a certain
Type of
fish
species.
species. And that's hard to say
It
on,
is.
on some of this
Species.
stuff here. Fish species.
You drank the whole glass.
Almost. Yep. It will not be catfished.
Not catfish.
But we're going to show you a puzzle for a limited time. Then we're going to get it back on us, and we're going to look for the answers. If you guys don't get the answers quick enough, we'll show it back up again so you guys can see and go from there.
And this fish is ugly.
The first 5 right answers we see, we're going to put your name in the bucket and then draw a winner.
And you're going to
And
win
it's
all
kind of like what
No.
John says. And John picks Jessica, and she.
I know. John fishes Jessica and she wins. Yay!
All right. So does everybody understand? Everybody at home nod? Yeah,
Uh-huh.
yep. Okay, I see you. All right. So tonight's question, puzzle, if you will.
What's this fish?
What is the fish we're looking for here?
Oh, it's so funny.
All right, what are we looking for?
Why does that guy have a jock strap on his head? He looks like he fell off his bicycle.
Oh, the answers are pouring in, John. Look at that. All right. We got a Gulf kingfish. It is
Oh,
not
yeah,
that.
Gulf kingfish. Yes, it's the Gulf kingfish. Hey, is there specific kingfish? I didn't know there was. Is there Atlantic kings and Australian kings?
We've got a sturgeon on.
Oh,
I don't know where they
sturgeon.
come
Whoa,
up with
where did
that.
they get that one from? Where did he get a sturgeon from? Oh, God. That's funny stuff right there.
Oh, mercy. I'm actually starting to see some of the answers come in, John. I'm
They're
actually
coming around. Yeah.
Yeah.
I will not be
okay.
choosing Jessica tonight.
Yeah.
It will not be Jessica winning tonight.
It's yet to be seen.
Yeah. Well, I got this one, guys. So y'all got it. I'm feeling good about y'all.
Yeah, man.
And y'all know what it is. It's the what?
All right.
What is it?
Let me get
Show
on
it
the
off.
Let me get on
There
the
we
right
go.
thing.
Get there. What is it?
It was the Blue Runner.
Because that's our old boy Blue.
You're my boy, Blue.
You're my boy Blue. And we're watching his funeral.
So you had to know the character right there. That's old Blue from Old School right there.
It's like when you watch the movie 10 times.
If you knew Old School, you knew who Old Blue was, and then that was obviously a runner. So that was the Blue Runner. All right. So Rick was able to figure it out.
I thought it was a blue thief. 'Cause he
Christy
was running.
was able to figure it out. Dale figured it out. Justin figured it out, and Kev Dog was the first one to figure it out. All right. Christy said, "Great movie." You're my boy, Blue.
You're my boy Blue. and then what was the weatherman? What was the name?
Ron Burgundy.
Ron
That's a
Burgundy.
different movie. That's a different
I think that guy does some dumb stuff.
It kind of helps watching the movies.
And,
I think even Rick knew.
Oh boy Blue.
All right. Out of the Captain's Cove bucket, who are we winning tonight? Who's getting it? Who's doing it?
Jessica.
That is not true.
Oh, it starts with a J.
It does start with
And
a
it
J.
looks like chicken scratch, like it could be Jessica. But it's
Justin. Congratulations, Justin. Dale never saw it. He just took a guess. All right.
Justin can have everything but the Q8 baits.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He might use those
I
Saturday.
know it beat us, and we can't have that. So you get everything in the group with the Q8 baits, Justin.
Remind me, John, and we'll bring that all to him so he doesn't have to come to Captain's Cove.
Yeah,
There
we'll
we
take
go.
it to
We'll
see-
hand delivery. Hand
Handle it.
delivery.
Handle
There
it.
we go.
Yep.
All right, John. We
Never
got
saw it. You need to watch it. My boy Blue.
So, John, we've got to the end of another one. Again, I hate to say we told you so, but we told you so. And wish us luck for this week. And John, We Be Tailing is brought to you by Shasty McNasty Fishing.
Cap's Cove Outfitters.
Jim's Jigs.
Filletzall Blades.
Aquatic Nutrition.
UH Super Bait.
Good stuff. Karrie's Custom Rods.
Bonnie with State Farm.
There you go. Native Nautical Mailboxes. Saw some of his mailboxes here this week. Power Pole.
Sea Bass Welding, who's not helping you right now.
Sonny's Barbecue.
And Hippo Head Hotel.
We'll see everybody next week. Peace out. Wish us luck.